last and certainly best dressed comedian of the evening, Tom Schmidt.
Hello everybody. This is a great night, isn't it? We just discussed this we discussed so many topics tonight, but I'd like to begin with mobile phones. Does anybody here have a mobile phone?
No.
Does anybody here not? I mean, this is all phone, right? And really, what are with these ringtones? You remember when you first got your first phone? It probably sounded something like this. Is it my phone? No, it's their phone. No, you didn't know whose phone it was. So nowadays, they have all these crazy different ringtones. Nowadays, they have different songs. Or what about dogs barking? Or about babies crying? I mean, is the point to have the most obnoxious, annoying ringtone so you'll pick up your phone faster? I mean, really, what's next? Fingernails on a chalkboard. Unbelievable. So I got really into these ringtones. I started listening to them. I figured, well, I need some more ringtones for my phone. So I decided, well, maybe I'll go down to the Washington Computer Center and have a listen. What's available? What I found is the one place in Hong Kong that has the widest variety of ringtones is the movie theater. Last week, I go to the movies. I heard 53 different ringtones during the film. So I'm sitting here watching the film, and then the guy next to me, he's got one of these phones. It's like the theme to Hawaii 5-0. And he lets it ring for 5 times. And he's one of these guys that holds it out at arm's length, lets it ring for 5 minutes to see if he really wants to answer the phone. What's going on? And then, what's up with the chit-chat in these films? You've all heard it. It's like, you don't know what it's happening. It's surrounded. And then, to my right, I've got the mother-daughter combo translating the film line by line. And then, the kicking starts. Yeah, the kicking of the seat. We've all felt this, right? So I'm getting so irritated by this point. I get up to turn around to scold these people, and I hear this. I turn around, they're playing mahjong. This guy looks up at me, he's like, oh, yo, you want to join? No, we need one more person. No thanks. So needless to say, I haven't been going to the movies lately, so I decided, well, you know what, from now on I'm going to get one of these huge flat-screen TVs you can put up on your wall, and I can watch pirated DVDs at my leisure, in the privacy of my own home. So I go shopping for one of these, these flat-screen TVs. Have you guys ever been shopping for these? I mean, they've got a million different sizes. Is it plasma screen, or you want LCD, you want HD TV? They've got millions of different parameters. So I finally set my sights on one, okay, I think I can go for the 42-inch LCD. And then the salesman says, well, but what cup size do you want? Cup size? He goes, well, yeah, basically, these new silicon technology plasma screens, if you get the A cup, the image resolution is quite flat. A B cup, image begins to pop out a little bit. A C cup is actually quite nice on the eyes. A D cup might be a little bit too much to handle, and an E cup will not be run off the couch. That was a tough decision. So I decided to go for the more conservative C cup. So I'm excited, I give my girlfriend a call. I say, hi sweetie, I just purchased your new surprise birthday present. What would you say about a 42-inch C cup? She was not happy about that. Of course, she thinks I'm buying lingerie, and that's not her size. Nowhere near her size. Woo. So, I get this thing home, I get it bolted up to the wall, and I get the 88-inch, what is it, the 88-button remote commander. It has all these buttons, you don't know what they do. So you start playing around with it, your doorbell goes off. It's the microwave. I mean, it's hooked up to everything in your house. So finally I find the channel selector, and you know how many channels this new TV can pick up? 2. 2 channels. But first of all, the first channel I'm looking at, it's all in Swahili. It's like continuous talk shows in Swahili. You know, it's going on and on. So then you can only take so much of that. So I switched to the second channel, and it's one of these 24-hour news channels, you know, where it's like breaking news 24-hour days. Breaking news from around the world. And if it's not breaking news, what is it? It's a special report. You know, what are these special reports? Isn't it kind of old news that's been repackaged to sound new? And they're all very scary. They're all very scary sounding. They're like, special reports. Dim sum. Delicious delicacy or deadly diarrhea. So you're watching these things, and then, thankfully, they have commercials to punctuate this experience. And then the ones that always come on are these wristwatch commercials. What is up with the time check? You know, the A-Lenga Unzilla time check has been brought to you by A-Lenga Unzilla. Thank you very much. I would never have known. And then they go, the time in Geneva is 5:37. 5:37? I mean, thank God I know what time it is in Geneva. I've got relatives over there. You know, if you're not going to use Hong Kong, why not use somewhere a little bit more exotic, like, Antarctica? The time in Antarctica is... I don't know. Does anybody really know what time it is in Antarctica? I mean, if you go to the South Pole, and all the time zones converge at a single point at the South Pole, what time is it? I say, Fred, what time is it? Sure, what time do you want to be? I stand over here, it's 5:30 in the morning. I stand over here, it's about 7 p.m. You know, could you imagine living there? No one would get any work done. Can you imagine, you know, you're sitting there, it's like, up 9 a.m., time to go to work, I got a long day ahead of me. Hey, look at that, it's 5 p.m., it's Miller time. It's amazing, you know, you don't even get anything done. So I'm still watching TV and I'm pondering these thoughts, and then something grabs my attention. It's one of these breaking news. And apparently, American President George W. Bush is visiting Hong Kong next week. Did you guys hear about this? Yeah. And I can see it now in vision. It's like, oh, I can't wait to see this guy. I wonder what he's going to say. So I can vision it now. So George W. comes kind of swaggering up to the podium, and Donald Tsang's at the podium next to him. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I'd like to thank y'all for your warm welcome. I'd especially like to thank Chief Executive Donald T. Tsang. I mean, I sure could get used to that karaoke we had last night. I mean, boy, those female concubines. I mean, advisors. Female advisors. But most of all, I'd like to thank y'all. Y'all, the people of Hong Kong. The people of Chung Kong. The people of King Kong. Now I know y'all, the people of King Kong Island, are facing a major threat to regional stability. And we all know what that threat is. Godzilla. Godzilla has been terrorizing the people of Japan for decades. I mean, we've all seen the documentaries. According to our intelligence, at this moment Godzilla is hiding out in the mountains of Japan. Therefore, in our war against terror, I've authorized the deployment of 100,000 troops to go on up there to Japan Island. We're going to flush that critter right out of the hills. We will catch that critter dead or alive. The second aspect of our peace envoy to Asia is to establish ties with our friends, our allies, our neighbors, our enemies. But most importantly, to establish dialogue with our friends in North Korea. According to our intelligence, North Korea has ties with Godzilla. And we also understand that the leader of that their country, Kim Jong, is ill. He's very ill. Therefore, to put that country back on the road to recovery, I've authorized the deployment of another 100,000 troops to go on up there to North Korea to sort those guys out, and also, most importantly, to protect Colonel Kim's secret recipe for KFC. Thank you very much. I'm Tom Schmidt.